Okay, from the Horseshoe Council Bluffs parking lot. Someone asked about status. A lot of people asked this, but someone asked a little more formally lately. How to get statuses from only poker. I could tell you at Caesars Properties. I could tell you at MGM Properties. First, Caesars Properties, right there behind me. That's the parking garage. That's the casino. Caesars Properties. Okay, so the statuses you'd probably want. One is Diamond. Diamond gets you no resort fees. That's the big perk. That's what people want, especially people who don't live in Vegas. So when they go to Vegas, they could book a room and not pay the resort fees. So Diamond, 15,000 tier credits. When you play, you earn two things: tier credits and reward credits. Reward credits are comps. They can be converted to cash. You could use them to buy things, food, hotel rooms, other things. Your comps are your reward credits. Your tier credits, you don't cash out. They can't be converted to US dollars. It's just a way to keep track of how much you've played so that at the end of the year, someone can determine your status. So tier credits for Diamond, 15,000. The next level up is Diamond Plus, 25,000 tier credits. The additional benefit is in a place like this, and I'm pretty sure Harrah's North Kansas City, and I'm pretty sure Harrah's Atlantic City. Diamond Lounge, they don't call it that anymore. They call it the Laurel Lounge. I was just in there, had some rice. So you could go in there, get something to eat. In Vegas, you get those 4 drinks, the 4 voucher drinks I always talk about. I know it's a little windy, you have to deal with it. So 4 voucher drinks per day. There's water, Gatorade, chocolate milk, Red Bull, alcoholic drinks. There's a lot of drinks, so especially valuable to me when I cook oatmeal and rice and things like that. I have water in the building. So that's Diamond Plus. Diamond Elite, 75,000 tier credits. And I don't know the additional benefit to being Diamond Elite. Whatever it is doesn't really concern me. You could go on the Caesars website and look it up. So those are the tier credits necessary in order to get the status. How do you earn tier credits? Well, if we're just talking about poker, poker in most places is 17 tier credits per hour. Here, it's 17 tier credits per hour. In the Horseshoe Baltimore, it's 17 tier credits per hour. In Atlantic City, the 1-2 game is 17 tier credits per hour. I think they've made another stake a level up. 2-3, 500 or 600 max. That's 1.5 times, so that's 25.5 tier credits per hour. In Vegas, Bally's, every game except 1-3 no limit is double, is 34 tier credits per hour. Bally's 1-3 is 17 tier credits per hour. Caesars Palace, anything over there at Caesars Palace in Vegas, 34 tier credits per hour either. Also, not either. So, whatever game you plan on playing, I'm not going to do every combination, but if you want to earn Diamond and you live in Vegas and you're only going to play Caesars Palace, Diamond requires 15,000 tier credits. Divide that by 34, the amount you earn per hour at Caesars Palace. That's how many hours you need to play during the year at Caesars Palace. And it's very easy to check your status. You could go to a kiosk in the casino, in here, Harrah's Atlantic City, Horseshoe Baltimore, Bally's, Harrah's in Vegas, Planet Hollywood in Vegas. You swipe your card, you put in your PIN, and you can see how many rewards credits you have. More importantly for status, how many tier credits you have. So, another example, last example, if you wanted to earn Diamond Plus and you were only ever going to play here, Diamond Plus is 25,000 tier credits. Divide that by 17, that's how many you get per hour. That's how many hours you need to play here over the course of a calendar year in order to earn Diamond Plus. Once you earn your status, last part to all this, once you earn your status, you have your status for the remainder of the year in which you earn it, the following calendar year, and the January after that. So right now, you're watching this in September 2023. So if you earn Diamond status today, you would have it for the remainder of 2023, all of 2024, and January 2025. The final day you would have that status for earning it tonight is January 31st, 2025. So that's all the information on how to earn status at Caesars Properties. And it doesn't need to be one place. if that was not clear. You can play a little here, you can go to Baltimore, play at the Horseshoe Baltimore, play at Harrah's Atlantic City, play at Harrah's North Kansas City, go play Caesars Palace in Vegas. It's all the same system. All of your play at all Caesars properties combine, and you need to hit whatever it is, 15,000 to your credits, 25,000 to your credits, 75,000 to your credits. It all adds up from everywhere. And then when you have your status, it all works everywhere also. You could earn your status here, you could have them print out the new card that says, you know, Diamond Plus, that says the new expiration date, and then you could go to the Horseshoe Baltimore and you have your status. So that's all the information about Caesars. Now, after I take a minute to collect my thoughts, for you it'll only be like 2 seconds, MGM. All right, MGM properties. There's Mandalay, there's Aria, there's Bellagio, there's MGM Grand. MGM is a lot different. It's easier, it's more difficult in a way. It's easier because it's not as many hours. So MGM's statuses, there is Sapphire. If you signed up day one, you would be Sapphire. I don't know if there's any benefits for Sapphire. Pearl, as far as I know, still gets you free parking. Gold gets you no resort fees. Platinum, the only additional benefit to Platinum, which is the next one up after Gold, there's this like lounge where you could get cans of soda and trail mix in MGM Grand. I'm not kidding, I've never been in there, but that's what I hear. So I don't really care about that. I have Gold. But here's the thing, each MGM property, each MGM poker room in Vegas, Mandalay, MGM Grand, Aria, Bell, they all get to decide for themselves how many hours it's going to take in order to give someone Pearl or Gold or Platinum. And it doesn't combine. So whatever the number is, you can play 100 hours at Mandalay and then 100 hours at Bell, and then go to Aria and say, I've played 200 hours at Las Vegas MGM properties, I want my status now. You need to go to Mandalay. You need to ask a floor at Mandalay, whatever status you're looking for. How many hours until you can give me Pearl? They'll give you a number. Ask at Mandalay, how many hours until you could give me Gold status? They'll give you a number. Whatever that number is, you need to play all those hours in that one poker room. And they're not going to be the same. The amount of hours that Mandalay requires in order to give someone Gold status will not necessarily be the same as the answer you get at MGM, will not necessarily be the same as the answer you get at Aria, will not necessarily be the same as the answer you get at Bellagio. So go to all four if you want. I don't know what the numbers are. Go to all four if you want. Ask a floor in all four rooms and make a decision on where you want to play. I do know roughly, I think Gold is around 250 hours in a year, and I'm not even sure if it's a calendar year or like the past 12 months, like a rolling 12 months. I'm pretty sure Platinum, some rooms don't even offer it to poker no matter how much you play. I think some do, and it's around 400. I'm not sure. I was in Aria early last year. I asked for a comp, so I handed the floor my card, which was Pearl, and he just looked at it and said, "You're here all the time. You must have played enough to be Gold." And he like did some things behind the desk, and he gave me a Gold card. And then last year I played a ton at MGM, and I got my updated, I got a new card printed with a new expiration date. I was able to keep my Gold status from play at MGM, but I don't even know what the hours are. So you need to go to all four rooms. You need to ask. I wouldn't necessarily go to the room that gives you the lowest number. Mandalay doesn't have tons of tables going. It's a great time when things are going. There's not always something going on there. Like Aria always has tables, Bell always has tables, MGM always has tables. Everyone goes dark, I don't know, once or twice a month or so, but you might love playing at Aria. You might be more willing to play 250 hours at Aria rather than 175 hours at Bellagio. If those are the numbers, I have no idea. So you need to go there, you need to ask, you need to play all those hours in that one room, and then ask a floor to print out a card with your status with the correct expiration date. Once you have your status, once you play whatever you needed to play in whatever poker room you chose to play, that status is good for all MGM properties throughout the country. You could play hundreds of hours at Aria, get your Gold card, and then go to MGM in Detroit, and you have that status. And I'm not even sure how long you have it for. I know for a fact what I told you about Caesars. My guess would be the remainder of the year that you're in and the following calendar year. But I'm not even 100% sure about that. So there it is. Only playing poker, how you earn status at MGM properties and Caesars properties.